I've been making YouTube videos for over 6 months now, and I've never given myself a proper introduction. So here we go. Hi, my name is Addis187 and I draw portraits and do random stuff. Okay, I guess let's go with that. I'm 24 years old from a small city in Pennsylvania. Let's just call it RDG. I've been drawing for a really long time, and it's about time I show the world. This whole channel is a documentation for myself of my progress as an artist and to hopefully encourage and teach others what I've learned throughout the years. I also hopefully can grow a community to collaborate with other artists from around the world. That's always been the goal. But my first actual numbers goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm sitting at 210. So do me a favor, like my videos, comment and subscribe if you like my content. You might think, wow, my like won't matter, but for a small channel like mine, it means a lot, trust me. I made 55 videos in 6 months, so that's an average of 2 a week. I am working a full-time job, so doing that many videos like this isn't very healthy. And I burn myself out all the time, but to me, this is something I'm really passionate about, and I'm going to give it my best to make sure everything and anything I do goes to this, to hopefully one day make it a full-time job. So yeah, I'm always on YouTube ever since I was younger. It's always been the main source of my entertainment. I watch regular TV like once every 4 months, but for the most part, YouTube. I was like, okay, I watch this so much, let me be part of the community, let me create something, and let me hopefully make a difference. I just found it crazy how people being themselves can impact so many lives for the better. I've always been told I'm a character, really funny, entertaining, and I'm slowly trying to translate that into camera. Like, for example, a lot of people tell me I can sing. Sometimes. No, wait. What? I don't even know what song that was. Hold on. Let me Google some lyrics real quick. So I started singing "All Girls Are the Same" by Juice WRLD. I am really bad at singing, and the whole point behind the joke was that I'm bad at singing, and the system might actually think it's the real Juice WRLD singing. Ironically enough, yes, I got hit with the copyright claim and I couldn't post the video. So this is the re-upload. Sorry about that. And yeah, it won't make sense, but I'm out. Did it? No, whoa. You can't keep going. I might get hit with the copyright strike. YouTube might think it's the real song, so let me just stop. Let me just get used to this whole recording thing, and I'm going to be bringing you some must-see content. I do love YouTube, not the company itself, but what it once meant. Broadcast yourself. So many people come into YouTube hoping that they can make millions. You know, buy Lambos, Ferraris, Lexus, this, that, whatever. So they're basically doing it for the money, and everything else comes second. My goal is to make money off of YouTube, but in hopes that that money can be for me to make more videos. Because like I said, I have a full-time job, and that sort of gets in the way of me making stuff. But once I start getting money off of this, I got this. I'll start doing giveaways, I'll start giving away prints, I'll even give away original artwork. Because to me, it's not about the actual money, it's about the time to create stuff. But yeah, just help me out, subscribe, and in the future, I got you. Don't worry about it. Inspirations. My inspirations, at least when it comes to other artists, modern day would be Cause and Takashi Murakami. Otherwise known as the guy who did the Kanye bear. You know, the one floating for graduation? Yeah, that was him. And then Cause did the one for 808s and Heartbreak. The, I guess, heart-shaped Mickey Mouse glove hand thing. That's the best way to explain it. But yeah, that, to me, beautiful. When it comes to back in the day, Picasso and Van Gogh are my biggest influences as an artist. Van Gogh has a very unique freedom to his work where he just does what he wants and did what he wanted to because he never had formal training. He was just like, okay, here's this canvas, I'm gonna go and paint. It was never like he went to school. At least far as I know, maybe I read something wrong. But yeah, him. And yeah, he just has a really simplistic like tone to his work. If you look at it, you can see basically every single line he did. And there's nothing complicated, but the way he puts all the colors and space together is just really beautiful. Like back then, people were still trying to do some of the most realistic work out there. And of course, he came across this sort of by accident in a way. But to me, it was just amazing. And it sort of sucks that he might have accidentally killed himself. Well, not accidentally. Supposedly, he just shot himself in the chest. I had to catch up on my Van Gogh story, but yeah. In Tokyo, when I went during the trip to Japan, it was a museum and I got to see one of his paintings in person. It was the one of his bedroom, and it was just like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Of course, it's been reworked by other artists, it restored it and stuff, but for the most part, it was just mind-blowing. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, mind-blowing. Picasso, you've all heard of him. The I can draw that argument has always been said by people who have seen his work, but it's never like that. Yeah, it looks like a 5-year-old could do it, but you can't do it. Because he could draw photorealistically, but it was more of a, I'm gonna change the game, I'm gonna come here and change how people look at art. And he did that. Back then, people were just trying to be photorealistic, like I said. But to him, it was just, this isn't art to me anymore. I want to do something else. Sort of like Jackson Pollock. The guy did this splatter painting. To me, that's sort of like, okay. It's really cool and stuff, but I'm not a fan of. But when it comes to Picasso's work, it's just like everything's so well done. I can't even do it. And you've seen some of my work, I guess. It's not the greatest, but still, it's like, that's how good I want to be eventually one day. When it comes to non-artist inspirations, I like to say some of my favorite, I guess, pop culture stuff is rap music, anime, video games, movies. The movies like that aren't made just to be blockbusters with a bunch of explosions. The ones that are like, okay, I'm gonna tell a story of some kid walking down the street for like 8 hours and make it a masterpiece. That's the movies I'm talking about. And when it comes to TV shows, you know, Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, except the last episode, and you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm into. My all-time favorite artists are all in that particular category, and in no particular order. Here's Kanye, J. Cole, Kendrick, Juice WRLD, Big Sean, Logic, XXXTentacion, and Lil Peep, just to name a few. And also, whenever I draw, I literally just play an album from start to finish. I'm not really into like a shuffle playlist, but if any of you have any recommendations for Spotify, comment down below and let's see what happens. Alright, when it comes to animes, growing up, anime was always part of my life. I didn't even know what anime was. I just liked Dragon Ball Z. I remember being about 4 years old, a little kid, not knowing any better, just watching people die. Clearly, the last episode I remember was when Goku and Oob were fighting in the martial arts tournament, and then Oob and Goku just leave. I remember watching that when I was younger, and I was like, wait, why did they just leave? But not knowing any better, it was the last episode. Then came Naruto. I remember watching Naruto for the first time. That also, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know it was an anime. I just remember being very, very young on Toonami. It showed up, I remember people dying, I remember ninjas, and I thought it was the coolest show I've ever watched besides Dragon Ball Z. Little did I know, it was a big inspiration. Then came One Piece. One Piece was that show that I always liked, but I didn't like. The reason why was the dub kind of sucked. It made it very, very, very kiddish. But then watched it in Japanese and I was like, oh my god, what have I been missing out on? So for any of you anime fans who want to get into One Piece but are like, okay, it's 900 episodes, I understand. But at the same time, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. And I just said that backwards. But yeah, it's definitely about the journey. Every single character you love, every single place you go to you love, and it's just, the world is endless. So I recommend One Piece. Nakama. Yeah, that wraps up the episode. I want to say thank you if you made it this far. I appreciate you a lot. And yeah, I'll be doing giveaways once I hit 1,000 subs. So if you haven't already, like and comment and subscribe. I'm out. Thanks for watching.